Hello everybody. Before we get started with this week's video, I just wanted to take a moment and extend some well wishes, thoughts, and prayers to Larry and Robin Hoddle. They're a huge part of this Firewood community we have here on YouTube, and we all support each other, and I just want to let them know that myself and my family are all thinking about you and wishing you a speedy recovery. If you weren't aware, they're both in the hospital battling COVID right now. So we wish them a speedy recovery, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. So let's get started with this week's video. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Brad, Firewood at the Furnace. And I just want to thank you all for last week's video. A couple of you gave me a hard time about trying to give away my IBC totes. But I got a lot of really good feedback from that and a lot of really good ideas. So a couple ideas that I think I'm going to do moving forward as far as those totes go is sell it with kind of deposit on the tote. And when I get my tote back, they get their deposit back. Or if they want the tote, I sell it for a little more money. You see Brady back there behind me riding around on his go-kart. This past week we were away at Deep Creek Lake, Maryland. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted a video with a bunch of pictures from our trip there this past week. And part of that trip was we went to a go-kart track, and he just fell in love riding go-karts again. So we got his out of the shed, and he's out there enjoying it in the field today. But anyway, thanks again for everybody that gave me the feedback on those IBC totes. As far as today's video goes, I've got a little problem here in the wood yard, and it's my own fault. I'm going to turn you around here and show you what my problem is, but I have to give you a little bit of background as to how this operation works. And the way this works is my mom's driveway comes down right here and enters into the field. Well, the first firewood that I stacked last year is the far row over there, and that's what I'm going to be selling this year. Well, when I brought in all the oak firewood a few weeks ago, not thinking, and I didn't plan ahead, so it's completely my fault, but I dumped all 5 loads of the oak right here. And this is my path to get into that wood pile to get to the wood that I'm going to sell. So yes, I could drive all the way around to the bottom down by the woods and come up and in on the other side, but that's not my plan, because in the spring when it starts raining and in the winter when it starts snowing, it gets pretty wet down that bottom side. This up top isn't too bad. It stays, it gets wet, but it's not as bad as the bottom part. So this is my path to get into the wood pile, and I have roadblocked myself. So that was pretty dumb on my part, but all this wood's got to get bucked up and moved out of the way anyway. So today I'm going to start bucking this oak up and trying to make a hole so I can get my truck and trailer in there to load some wood, because I'm getting orders already. It's pretty exciting, and that'll be for another video, but I'll tell you some of the questions that I'm asking and some of the ideas that I have as far as taking orders for delivering firewood this year. So stick around. Trying out this new microphone today. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me right now or not. If not, I will just put some music behind this instead, so you're not hearing all the noise. But I'll talk to you in a second about this microphone. Well, for some reason the MS660 quit oiling the bar. So I noticed there when I was cutting, it was getting kind of hard to cut and wasn't running like it normally does. So I looked at it and I noticed the chain was dry. Seemed like it was getting a little warm. So I got a problem somewhere. I'll have to pull that apart, see what's going on with the oiler there. But for now, we'll get out the MS360 and keep cutting. Well, I just can't get a break from the rain, it seems like. Every time I have a chance to come over here and work. You see the clouds up behind me. It's drizzling rain here a little bit already. Storms weren't supposed to come in until later this afternoon, so I thought I was going to have some time, but it's not looking too good right now, but I'm going to work till I can't. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this microphone that I'm wearing now. Some of you I know have microphones, but I've been trying to do these videos without one. And in the last couple of videos, I've noticed that some of my sound, if I'm further away from the camera, has been a little low in volume. So I went ahead and decided to get a microphone, and what I got was the Saramonic Blink 500. I believe this is the same one that Joe Barney over at Joe's Premium Firewood has. And I watch his videos and it seems to be working pretty good. Even when he's running the log splitter and stuff, you can still hear him narrate the video as he's recording. So that's the one I got. It was about 160 bucks for one transmitter. They do sell them in a 2-pack. It's a little over $200 if you want 2 microphones and 1 receiver. But it just plugs right into the lightning plug in the in the bottom of the iPhone. It connected right up. I didn't have to do anything. I just plugged it in, powered the microphone on, and they synced up together with no issue. So that's the microphone I'm using. Let me know what you think. I know there's some volume adjustments that I'm probably going to have to tweak, but I'm talking normal volume. I'm not trying to yell. I'm not trying to whisper, so we'll see how this works out. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new microphone. So let's get back to cutting. Try to get some of this mess cleaned up so I can get my truck and trailer in here. All right, everybody, we're going to wrap up this week's video. The wind's starting to blow and the clouds have rolled in. It won't be too long until the storms get here. But anyway, Brady's done riding his go-kart. Tell them about your go-kart, buddy.
So yeah, I got that thing for one of my birthdays. I really wanted one, and we looked at one. It was all red before we did all this, and my dad, he's awesome at working on stuff. He painted it orange, put the stickers on it from one of his friends. So I really like riding it. It's pretty fast. So yeah, I love riding it.
So he tore up the yard out here around the field, was riding it for a little while today while I was bucking these logs up. But we're going to wrap the video up today, and I thank you all for watching as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch some of our other videos that we're going to put up here, and we will talk to you next week. So take care, everybody. Have a great week.